Elizabeth Magical Garden, a magical garden reaching for the stars. Guys, this is so impromptu, but I just had to come and really, first of all, I want to connect and talk about all the energy that's been spewing out for the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months, but I really want to talk about this upcoming week because I was meditating and I had no business even thinking about going live today, but it was just a zinging feeling. So I'm just here, I'm going with the flow, and I'm frankly happy and excited to be here. So don't worry about my little laundry that's drying on the side. But anyway, yes, so what is coming up for this week ahead? You know, I been really studying astrology. I love astrology, and of course I love tarot. I love the magical world, right? But as I always believed in astrology, but as I get deeper and deeper, I'm still amazed. It's just so enriching and loving, and I have, well, as you can see, decided to come and share my knowledge and what we know, because it's all about coming. I can't even get it out because I'm so excited. Let me just take a little, and I just had coffee. It's so exciting to be able to come and share with you guys, especially with all the things that's going on in the world. Like, excuse my French, it's a bitch, okay? And I feel so much gratitude within me just to be able to come and share all that I know. So here we go. So what's happening this week? So from what I've seen, Wednesday, the sun is going to be in Aquarius, okay? And that's the 20th of this week. Tuesday, I jumped the gun. Tuesday, actually, the sun is going to be in Aries, which is the 19th, and then it's going to move into Aquarius. And with this Aquarian energy, I pulled this card, which is the Four of Swords, okay? With this particular Aquarius energy, I'm getting like a lot of like thoughts of wanting to switch over, change it up, come anew. But it's just like, you know, when you have so many things that you want to achieve, so many things that you want to do, and you literally could be kept awake at night. So this is what this card is giving me, especially with us being in the Aquarian age, okay? And then you have Mercury also is in Aquarius, so it's just like it's just a lot. Then we have Saturn and Jupiter, of course, that's in Aquarius. So it's a lot of air vibes. There's a lot of air energy. Although we do have Venus in Capricorn. Venus is not, that energy is not energy that kind of like really likes to be told what to do. And Capricorn is a very slow sign because they get stuff done. They're very calculated. They take their time to move and toil. And this is why, in my humble opinion, this is part of their ability to be so successful in their lives as well. Okay, so then we have Mars. I said Mars, right? No, I said Venus in Capricorn. Then we have Mars in Taurus. Now, Mars in Taurus, you can't push Taurus to do what you want to do. So that is a little, you can feel like undecisive. Again, you know, coming from a place of wanting to be fruitful, wanting to be, to create, wanting to put in fruition the very things that, you know, you're capable of doing. Excuse me. You know, a lot of times it's like, you're in battle with yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you have the ability to achieve all these things, but then there's something in you, it's like fight or flight, so to speak. That's what's coming up to me, within me as well, which is like, this is your moment, regardless if you're ready or not, regardless if you have the answers or not, regardless if you know exactly how things is going to pan out. The thing about it is like, it's to move forward and get what you want. And with this Aquarian energy, and the sun being within it, it's like this is the moment. Like even like I don't know, I live in a darker hemisphere. I live in New York, so it's so funny because I said New York. That is such an accent. But anyway, the sun is coming out. The sun is starting to be so vibrant, and with that type of energy, air is more prevalent to move, swiftly. And you can actually see, if you meditate, you can actually see where your vibes is going. We have the answers. We don't have to put keep all that in the mind, right? And I always say, write your thoughts, your dreams, your affirmations, whatever have you, script, write it down, because when you write things down, you breathe life into it, guys. You breathe life into it. And then with Jupiter and Saturn being in Aquarius, Jupiter is about expanding. Jupiter is about growing. So why not work with the currents and like not go against it? Because with Saturn, right? Oh my God, 10 of Wands, guys. Okay, you just heard me say, why not go with the current and not against it? Let's not go against the very gifts that we have. Like shit, like we be in our feelings. I'm feeling that we be in our feelings. Okay, we do be in our feelings. I'm getting like, major attitude within self, because it's like you no longer can pull the wool over your eyes. You no longer could fake the funk. You no longer could sit here and be like, well, I have all these excuses of why I can't do what I want to do. I can't achieve what I want to achieve because this, that, and the third. No, regardless if you have these things, these obstacles in your way, the fact that this feeling of creating the life that you want to have, creating the life that is already yours, it's so prevalent that it doesn't even freaking matter. I will repeat, it doesn't even freaking matter that you don't have all your dots, how you say, crossing your T's and dotting your I's. And I, for one, struggle with that as well, because I like to, schedule everything and get everything done to the best of my ability in a timely fashion. But especially with this new life that we find ourselves in, that kind of energy is not always available to you. That type of energy is not always available. Oh, it's powder, guys. That I was looking down like, what is okay. I digress. That energy is not always available for you when you want, but it doesn't mean that because that energy that you're used to pulling from is not available for you at that present time, doesn't mean that your power of achieving your goals is not available, if that makes any sense. It's like, when you wake up in the middle of the night, you got to go use the bathroom. I hate that, okay? I'm all tucked in, nice and warm, but anyway, okay? And then you have to I put on my robe. Let's just speak about me. I put on my robe. I shimmy to the bathroom, right? But I'm doing all of this in the dark. I'm not turning on the light to see where I gotta go. I pretty much know the layout of my place to able me to get to the bathroom safely, right? So that is the same premise in terms of like, even if that energy is not available for you, you still have everything you need to achieve, because Saturn, like I said, Saturn and Jupiter is in Aquarius, and Saturn is all about going, achieving, conquering. So that's where that energy is really coming up. Let me see. Okay, let's see what happened here. What's going on here? Okay, the Tower. Okay, so basically you gotta do or die. Okay, and I don't mean it in a sense of really, dying. Okay, but spirit, you have to kill off that. You gotta, here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna keep it 100. Okay, in order, and this goes for you, this goes for me, this goes for anybody that wants to go into another realm within themselves, another achieve bigger and greater goals. And here's the thing, something has to die to be able to breathe life into the new life that you have in front of you. And the reason why is because that's the currency of life. Excuse my expression. I'm like here still having my tea, guys. Like, hold on. That's so good. It's green tea, by the way. But yes, you have to, well, you don't have to. It depends on how much you want what you want. Because I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, and I said, sorry for shaking the table, but you know, I was having this conversation with somebody the other day in terms of like, we all have something inside of us that allows us to really get what we need and want in our lives. And what I mean about that is that, you know, if you did everything in your power to achieve what you want in your life, like, cut this shit. If you didn't achieve, and this goes for everybody, including me, if you didn't achieve it, it's not a good or bad thing. It's just the balance of life. We all get what we put out. So if you didn't get the very thing, you know, that you wanted for a while, that is attainable, take a step back. Like, did I do everything? Am I doing everything in my power to receive this that I know that I can achieve, or is what, or it basically is already waiting for you? Because if you do the work, obviously you get it, right? Am I doing everything that it takes? And a lot of times the answer is, I'm sorry to say, it's no. And before you be like, oh no, I disagree with that, which you can. My thing is this, right? There's always a cap. You know, it's like you can get it, but if depending on where that cap is, are you willing to put in the work to obtain that particular cap? Like, you know, that goes for anything. If you want to live a healthy life, are you willing to cut off a lot of the things off your plate so you can have healthier things on your plate? They may not be as jazzy and exciting as the things that you're used to eating, but you know your goal in life. You know what the doctor told you. You know what your spirit is telling you. You know what your body is asking and requiring of you above all, okay? And if you're not willing to do that, then basically you're not willing to pay the price to get what you want. So something has to die, you know, and I'm speaking facts because I remember when I was about 39, and TMI, but you know, my monthly, okay, excuse me, okay, so come to find out, you know, I was diagnosed with fibroids. So, and it's so funny. I knew before they told me, but you know, it's always good to get professional. So I did that, and that really shook me because the first thing the doctor at that time told me, she was like, oh, well, you know, we're just gonna monitor it, and if it gets too if it gets like becomes painful or whatever the situation, then they'll do, I think there was like, is it a oh my god, not vasectomy, because that's for the guys. What's the other one for the girls? Oh my god. Anyway, they take out your ovaries, okay? Okay. So leave a comment down below if you have the name. I just can't remember it right now. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Because your organs that let you have babies. Not to say that I want to have more kids, but you know what I mean? So that really, I was like, that was the only thing. So that really bothered me. That really put a nasty taste in my mouth because I was like, you know, so I came home and like, I kid you not, guys, for 3 days straight, I got like no sleep. I was going to sleep. Like, I swear, girl. I mean, guys, I swear that I was going to sleep, like maybe like 2-3 hours before I had to go to work. Okay, because that's I was doing research. I was doing research, and this is like this is years ago, okay? And it wasn't like now everything is vegan, everything is vegetarian, whatever, whatever you want to call yourself, blah 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 blah. It was not like that. I had to really find holistically something that was going to take me out of that element. And to make a long story short, I realized that people that did not eat meat, they, their fibroids would actually shrink or whatever. So anyway, I tried it for myself. And between listening to the doctor and doing what I had to do for myself, I was able to get myself in a position where I was comfortable. My menstrual came in a more normal state. Okay, so I had to take off meat off my plate. That was a big thing for me. I am Caribbean. I'm a Haitian woman, so everything is around meat. So not. And when I say meat, like we was eating chicken, so we never was really big beef eaters. But I just want to let you know, I had to kill off a part of my plate, especially at a time that was very, very hard to be able to be in a position now that I'm going to be 48 now, right? So I could have stood there and been like, oh, and not to say, whatever to the doctor, but I could have just been like, oh, okay, let's just see what it goes and whatever. But I did what I had to do for my body, what my spirit was asking me to do. And I benefited from it in such a positive way, 100%. Okay, so we have to kill off. You got to kill off to be able to gain. If you're going against the current, you're not going to get shit. Okay, because let me tell you something. And this is crazy because this is Sunday, and I feel like but I love you guys. I really want you to get this message. I really, I'm just sharing my heart in terms of what I want for you guys. Okay, and also myself. And my thing is, why work against the current? Go with the flow. Saturn is in Aquarius. This is the time to use that air energy, harness that energy, and spew it into something positive and something delightful for not only yourself but for the people around you collectively. Because when you find yourself in a greater vibration, you're so much easier, it's so much better to heal yourself from within and be of positive cheer and great light to others. And this is not to say like, oh my God, you're just gonna be like all like good if you do this and everything in your life is gonna be 100%. No, it's definitely not gonna be, but your bounce back will be that much more delicious, my friends. Because here's the thing. You're going to fall, you're going to fall, you're going to rise. You're going to fall, you're going to rise. But the thing is, every time you fall, and not necessarily when I say fall, you don't always have to smack down. I don't believe that anyway. I believe the Creator always is the what's that called? The cushion before the pushing. Okay, but that's what I have for you guys for the upcoming week. Really just focusing on that air energy. Aquariuses are air signs, and they do come from the mind. They do come as a collective. And another thing I'm getting as well is unity. How can we come as a collective team to be able to spew more love into the world? We need that. We need, in my humble opinion, to heal ourselves from within, to radiate that positive light, because we all have our individual vibrations that we're all collectively vibing off of. So if you taking your time to sit there and be like, you know what, I'm a do what I have to do. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to able myself to basically kill off everything and anything in my spirit that's telling me in that God-given moment to release, to release the things that no longer serves me, so I am able to receive the manifestation, okay, manifesting the very things that I know that's in my heart and in my soul, okay? But the only way you're going to be able to do that is to clean your closet out, right? Talking about closets, that's what I got to do as well, okay? But yes, guys, that's what I have for you for this week. And this is for this message is going to be extremely permanent between, I want to say between, I want to say today through the 24th. Okay, guys? Guys, I love you so much. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you like this live. How did you feel? Did you receive anything from what I said? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time your girl go live, upload a video. Check me out. All my information is down below. Love you so much and talk to you soon. Bye.